Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to go through what characters are missing from Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So first I'm going to break this list down into three sections. One, what absolutely needed to be in Xenoverse 2, taking into account that it is in fact the second game. Second, what probably should have been in this game that absolutely needs to be in the next game. And then three, what I would have liked to see and hope to see in the next game. So without further ado, starting with the first section, I think there is no excuse to have Chaozu left out of this game. It's true that he's weak and eventually stopped fighting with the Z Fighters, but he did train on King Kai's planet during Season 2 and 3 of DBZ, in which time he defeated Ginyu Force members. The same Ginyu Force that is stronger than Nappa, Raditz, Dodoria, Zarbon, the Frieza soldiers, the Cybermen, list goes on, yet all these characters I mentioned are in the game. But unlike Chaozu, they didn't show up in both Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. So, obviously he's more important. So I've proved my point here. The next character in this category is Supreme Kai. The Universe 7 Supreme Kai played a big role in Dragon Ball Z, and still has an important role in Dragon Ball Super. Since the Supreme Kai isn't as much as a fundamental character as Chaozu, I don't really have as much to say, but I still believe that he should have been in the game. Yeah. So the next character in this section is Frieza. His second and third transformations are still absent from the game, yet I'm pretty sure that both of them had more screen time than Janemba. Since we're talking about missing transformations, Cell's second transformation is also missing, and he is important because he made Tien look like a badass when he had so much, trouble fighting him. The last characters in this section is Baby Vegeta. I know not everyone loves GT, but that's not the point. Nova and Ice Shenron are in the game, but not the main boss from the first season of Dragon Ball GT. Doesn't make sense. That's like putting Frieza and the Ginyu Force in the game, but leaving Cell entirely out of the game. Does not make sense. For the second section of the list, which to recap is what probably should have been in the game, but absolutely needs to be in the next one. The first character in this section is Boo. While his most important forms are in the game, there are still 4 missing. That's a lot. The pure evil Boo is missing from when Majin Buu split himself in two. Boo Piccolo absorbed is missing, Gotenks absorbed, and Gohan absorbed are all missing. At least one of these, if not all of these, need to be added to the next game. So the next character that is missing is Bojack. Since so many movie characters got added, Bojack just seems really left out because he wasn't one of the super lame ones. And this could also open the door for another cool Teen Gohan alternate outfit, because other than this movie, Teen Gohan never wore Goku's outfit, and he just looks a little too badass in it to just completely leave it out, in my opinion. Yeah. So anyways, the next set of characters in this section are Tapion and Hirudegan. Tapion's sword is already in the game, so he kinda should be. And Hirudegan would have made a really cool giant boss, maybe an expert mission and a raid boss too. Plus the fact that so many movie characters, again, were added to Xenoverse 2, so yeah. The next two characters that are missing are King Cold and Mecha Frieza. And, those are in the main storyline, and they're pretty big characters, and Cooler's in there, and, so I think they deserve to be in there. The last character in this section is Dabura, who was also in the main storyline, and kind of had a big role. Not a huge role, but, he was important for a while. So, the third section is what I would just like to see added to the next game. First character in this section is not really a character, it's more of an entire fucking series. Where is the original Dragon Ball in general, I mean, sure, we have the power pole and Yamcha's sword, but We have nothing else. No characters, nothing. It's huge amount of characters. And you can't tell me it's the issue of those characters being weaker because Hercule and Videl are still in the game. And besides the entire series that started it all, the next addition to the game that I would like to see is Buff Vegeta and Trunks. They were pretty big deals in the Cell Saga, and it would be cool to have a Vegeta character that's not just a reskin with, different moves, but an entire different size and playstyle. Android 19 and 20 come next on my list, and they played a vital role in showing Vegeta off when he first achieved Super Saiyan, and there would be no androids or Cell without Android 20, so where is he? King Vegeta and Kid Vegeta should be in the game. They're both badasses, and I love everything from before Planet Vegeta was blown up. I love all that stuff, and they're both in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, so it's not like it's a crazy request. It's been done years ago. The next character on this list is Adult Gohan in the Kai clothes. When he had the Z sword. So this could be a whole new, Gohan maybe with sword moves, kind of like Trunks, or, just a reskin with just different clothes. Either way, I want one of them. I'd also like to see Android 13 and the two androids that he had with him. That could be that could lead to a crazy fight where you have to fight androids 13 all the way to 20, one after the other. Yeah. And last but not least, I'd like to see Teen Gohan and Goku wearing the Saiyan armor they wore in the Cell Saga. So badass. Just a reskin, I'm not asking for anything more, but man, would that be sweet. So, anyways, do you agree with me? Do you think that some of these characters should have been in? Do you think that there's characters that are more important than what I've mentioned? Tell me what you think. Would you like to see Bardock Squad? Let me know in the comments section. Yeah. See you guys later.